What is up, everybody? Mikey Dare Panzernator here with a replay in the Dunkerque. And, well, this is a game that was a turning point. This was, of course, this batch of replays that you've been watching for the past, couple of episodes have all been from my quest to get the vampire. And I've had some terrible games, like just some very frustrating, terrible games leading up to it. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's take out the Dunkerque. Like, what could possibly go wrong? It can't get any worse. I mean, I like the Dunkerque, but I'm like, it's hard to play, and like, let's just give it a go. Like, at the worst it can do is be frustrating like the rest of everything else. Best case scenario, we dominate, and you're watching a replay right now, so I'm guessing you can figure out which of those two options came to fruition. I love my quad turrets. I love my front-facing only turrets. Pretty good thing, especially my playstyle, considering I'm hyper aggressive and don't run away that often. And when I do run away, it's usually not a shooting retreat. It's usually like, well, yeah, not entirely It's usually just to get away more so than to engage while I'm running away, because when I want to get away, I want to get away. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Again, it's the night before an update, so I'm trying to get all these replays done. I think after this I have one more, which don't fret because I'm probably uploading them in a different order than I'm recording them. While I'm slowly getting to the battle, of course, which tends to happen. Let's just a quick reminder to everyone, had a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I was about to have that backwards. Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. That's the backwards that I'm looking for. And also enjoy your time off of school or work or whatever you get. And I am going to be out of town from Christmas to New Year's, so there will be no streams, including Warships Wednesday, during that time period. I know, sad somewhat, but also happy because I get to go on vacation, and I'm covering the videos for you. So be sure to spread the word about the joy that is Panzernator, about this channel, because I have a lot of fun. Clearly, you have a lot of fun, and the more the merrier, as they say. So we're just gonna sail towards this top area. I'm noticing a lot of cruisers, and I like that because I'm a cruiser killing machine, with those lower caliber guns, and lots of them. I actually don't know what caliber guns the Dunkerque has. I think it's very Scharnhorst-esque in that they're not the biggest. They're like 10s, 11s, 12s. I don't know, something along those lines. Versus 15, 16, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, 18 that you have on your more traditional battleships. Contemporary battleships. The Arizona has 14s, and the Arizona's tier 6. So that's New Mexico too. New Mexico and Arizona are very, very similar. I think the New Mexico was head of the class, and Arizona was a Pennsylvania class. So there we go. Taking some pot shots. 970 hit points. All right, the battle's won. You might as well just skip. You might as well just end now. I am just kidding, of course. But yeah, we're gonna keep sailing up this way, and keep shooting at these cruisers, because most of our teams heading up into these islands, and most of the enemy teams heading up into these islands. And boy, these islands are fun. I like this map a lot. Was it Neighbors? Yeah, Neighbors. I really like this map. Like, I can't get over telling you how much I like this map, especially because it suits my playstyle, the whole brawly in and out thing. Glad we didn't kill the limping Pensacola right there. Not at all something we want to do. Our friend did take a beating there, but there's a Cleveland, and Clevelands are fun to shoot. I mean, every ship's fun to shoot, but Cleveland's especially, because the Clevelands are pretty good, and their captains get a little too happy, and you need to humble them a little bit. So sit down, be humble, Mr. Stone Cold 0899. His clan tags, his clan is dank. You know what clan's dank? The Panzermarine. Join the Panzermarine. We're a danker clan than dank. I don't really know if I want Cleveland in my clan though. Oh man, I'm just gonna be mean. All game R type. Well, that's the whole point. I'm trying to sink him. He's trying to sink me. And that includes trying to set me on fire, which I really don't want to be set on fire. I cut my throttle because, well, luckily that destroyer's been killed. But there's a Graf Spee on the other side. Graf Spees have big guns, and I wanna, you know, keep all threats in like the same general area as everyone else. So I cut throttle. I think I stop at a quarter throttle. Get a Citadel. Fantastic stuff there. Launch the fighter because I see some torpedo bombers incoming, but my carrier has got my back. Thank you, Mr. Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who provides air support? The Muffin Man is a great man indeed. Stone Cold. I just thought of this. So, like, in World War II, carriers were used as the primary strike force in pretty much all naval combat, or you know, a lot of the naval combat in the Pacific and the bigger engagements. Or like, yeah, you had the Bismarck and the Graf Spee and the Scharnhorst, and you know, kind of the German versus the British navies in the Atlantic. But in the Pacific, it was a lot more carriers, like going out and attacking fleets, and the fleets not necessarily running into each other. World of Warships simulates more of carriers as a support attack role than as like the primary attacker. That's enough philosophical stuff for now. Let's just talk about me shooting this Nuremberg and not hitting him as much as I would like. I also did, you know, run into the island. We're not going to charge full speed ahead at them. We're going to charge, or was it the Fiji that I was shooting at? I don't know. Fiji's and Nurembergs have been annoying me a lot recently. Yeah, there's a Nuremberg that's being annoying. I was probably thinking of him. I was definitely shooting at the Fiji. Put out that fire. Get that shit out of here. Even though I'm probably going to get set on fire right away. Yeah, not ideal. But, you know, doing good amount of damage to the Graf Spee. I just keep saying it like Graf Spee because that's how they say it in the Warships promo videos or whenever like it was being released. And I'm like, Nuremberg, screw you, sir. I don't like Nurembergs at all. I don't like Fijis. They annoy me a lot, and I completely whip on the Nuremberg when I could have my very own dead Graf Spee. Yeah, I'm getting shellacked right now. I have 2 fires going. I can't put them out, so I'm just gonna go try and hide in smoke, which is annoying because people can still see me for whatever reason. That's fine. I'm about to get some health, and they're still shooting me. Like, how do they know where I am? Like, are they still? I think they still track me sometimes. I don't know. And like, I don't know if that's both in game and in replays. It's not just a please fix replay moment, although there are plenty of please fix replay moments like in my life. Basically every video it becomes a tradition. But that didn't seem the case. So I move on from the cruisers to some bigger targets. I notice we have some enemy ships moving towards our base. I'm like, I kind of need to attack them. They're not really focusing on me, so I'd be able to, you know, heal up some of this damage a little bit, which I will get that opportunity in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. But yeah, this whole cruiser thing up north, I'm like, they're just setting me on fire and giving me a bad time. I'm gonna go deal with some ships that aren't trying to kill me. And so, Mr. Fuso, Mr. Blankman _ 2016, yeah, you're up. I'm gonna get you. So at least that's the goal. That's the goal, is to shoot at these people. And also, you know, it's kind of a move to defend the base a little bit. Definitely the way I see it. Kind of what I was thinking at the time of this game. I'm like, yeah, you know what? The base isn't in immediate need of support, but it would also be a good idea to start going to help. I've softened up the Fuso a lot, and now she's gonna get a bunch of torpedoes and die from the flooding. Maybe not. The Fuso doesn't die from the flooding. Do I kill the Fuso? I think I killed the Fuso. Just preemptively, Kobe. Got him. Oui, oui. That's the Frenchman telling me Tony Parker is a great basketball player, which he is. The Frenchman. I remember in French class in like middle school or early in high school, our French teacher going on a big on Tony Parker, and we're like, the girls in class like, what? He's Tony Parker, and the guys are like, why are we talking about Tony Parker in French class? Like, we know he's French and all, but like, but why? I don't know. I guess, in language class you also go over the culture of where the language is from and that sort of thing. We have a Gneisenau now heading in towards our cap, and a New York that kind of can't do a whole lot to me. I mean, the New York can do some to me. I think he does punch me a good bit. But I think the Gneisenau now is the more immediate threat. She's a higher tier. She has torpedoes heading towards the Fiji. Fijis are a bunch of bullshit. I need to get me one of those. I need to learn how to use that whole British cruiser nonsense a little bit better, because I feel like I'd enjoy doing that. But yep, I do my amazing slow down because I don't gotta be anywhere else. I just need to move a little bit so I'm not sitting duck, and try and shell the Gneisenau. Meanwhile, receiving some shots from the New York, who's insulted. I'm not taking him seriously. Also, they're Fiji. I'm telling you, Fijis are full of bullshit. British cruisers, I mean, there are a couple things that are pains to my playstyle. Destroyers with long-range torpedoes and things that hide in smoke. Other battleships, not as bad. Setting me on fire, it's bad, but I wouldn't say as bad as the torpedoes or whatever. Barely clip his bow and ricochet right there. Kick the engine into a little bit higher power. Turn more towards the enemy and firing at the Gneisenau, who I think might finally be realizing she should shoot at me a little bit, or not. I don't know. I could wait. I'm going to wait for her to show a full broadside, that's for certain. And I think now I fire. And there we go. And, oh, look at that. Pretty shot right there. Good salvo. 10,000 damage right there. Defended Riven because I'm a good team player, of course. And I think the Fiji... Is the Fiji going to finish off, or am I going to have to finish off? She does have torpedoes heading towards the Gneisenau. And shooting from the smoke. Gneisenau is down. Fantastic. Speaking of Fijis and their bullshit, there's one over there. I just kind of look him off. Like, this New Yorker is probably like, I hate torpedoes and all things dealing with torpedoes. Well, I'm going to give him something else to dislike, and that is French artillery. Some good damage there. Not ideal. I mean, not enough to kill him. This Fubuki's realizing she's gonna have to kill her with guns if she's gonna want to avoid the Panzernator kill steal. But I want my damn kill. I want some more kills. I mean, again, this is a turnaround game, and I'm starting to feel the momentum. A change of the wind, says I. I'm starting to feel some momentum. There she goes. She takes another salvo, another kill. Oh, we saw the battleship. Oh, the France. So now I'm gonna try and deal with the eternal bullshit that is a British cruiser. Try and kill the Fiji. The Fiji just killed my friendly destroyer. Like, I'm not a fan of that. So get out of here. And that wasn't even a pin. That was an overpin. I killed you with an overpin. I mean, she was pretty weak, and a cruiser sailing broadside to a battleship that fired 8 shells at her. Graf Spee disappeared. I'm like, we should probably go a little bit faster. The Graf Spee's just kind of sitting there, like, what the hell is going on here? Although I do think the Graf Spee dies before my shells get there. Does she? Do I get this kill too? I might get this kill too. I get this kill too! Get wrecked! Guys, I'm good at this game. I just want y'all to know that. I'm showboating, finishing off everybody's kills. And you know what I think? I got 4 kills and I see you carry. You know what I'm thinking? Kraken. Let's get the Kraken. So the quest for the Kraken is on. Those shells are not helping the quest for the Kraken at all. But at the end of the day, I just want a lot of damage, I think. I don't know if I'm on the XP or damage leg of the mission at this point of my many gaming sessions that have led me to have so many replays that I have to record the night before. And I see, oh, the Nuremberg, or the carrier. I'm at target ADD right now. I don't know what I want to do. I want a Kraken, but I also want to win, to get a lot of damage in the game. There's a Citadel. There's a Confederate. Penetration. I know I wasn't gonna kill him right there, but at the same time, like, you know, going behind the island, might as well focus on the Nuremberg. Like, you can tell, like, I really want this Kraken, but I really am in a tough spot to get it. So, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and get lucky against the Nuremberg, and fire way too far and forward. Get high caliber in the addition to Confederate, so that's pretty nice. And we're just gonna keep our guns pointed towards the Nuremberg because, well, our friends are not exactly killing her. That salvo was pretty bad. I noticed there's some ships rushing me to get to the carrier. I decided, you know what? I gotta turn towards the carrier because I can get some shots in the carrier. Please kill the Nuremberg. Overpins. Are you freaking kidding me? And the Independence size, I'm like, oh, I can get the... No, I can't get the Nuremberg. So within seconds, my dreams of a Citadel go up in smoke. But that's fine. I did 133,000 damage. Can't complain about that. 4 kills, high caliber, and Confederate. Not bad at all. We got top player. We got 4 kills, and we did a lot of damage. It was all armor piercing. Thank you to the Dunkerque for turning that gaming session around, and thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, this is Mikey, their Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds.